What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video today. I'm doing race 6 for the 2025 Ecosave 200. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series has their first mile-and-a-half race of 2025 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, a track that generally puts on really good racing for the Truck Series and also the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series as well. The last time we ran for the Truck Series at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, we saw Raj Kurv pick up his first career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win. He'll be looking to pick up his first win in 2025 and his second career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into picks. But before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather for this weekend is looking extremely promising. It's going to be 59 degrees at high with 44 degrees as low with a 10% chance of rain with partly cloudy skies. You're going to need to bundle up if you're headed to the track this weekend, but the weather's looking pretty good at least for Friday, though it doesn't look too good for Thursday. But the weather, at least for the Craftsman Truck Series race, looks really good if you're headed out to the track this weekend. And now we're going to go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks usually work on the channel. I do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend who will not run up front throughout the whole entire event. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers who desperately need a good run who I think will have a very good run this weekend or are really good at this type of track. And I do my winner's pick, the driver I think is going to win the race overall. And then I do drivers you can watch out for, and usually for the Truck Series, I got 4 drivers you need to watch out for along with the race winner. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the 2025 Ecosave 200? My first suck pick for this weekend at Las Vegas is a driver of the 7 truck for Spire Motorsports, Corey Day. Corey Day is making his first scheduled truck start of around 4 of 8 starts he has in 2025. And I gotta say, this past weekend at Phoenix in the ARCA Series really did not impress me. And I'm not sure because Corey Day is probably going to be better on the short tracks throughout the year, but I'm not expecting him to be a major factor this weekend. I know the Spire trucks have been good, and the last time that 7 truck was on track, Kyle Busch picked up the win in this truck, but I think it's going to be unfortunately a little bit of a struggle for Corey Day this weekend. I think he's going to run outside the top 15 in that 20th place area. I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. I think Corey Day runs in the back of the pack most of the weekend. My second suck pick for this weekend at Las Vegas is a driver of the 5 truck for Tricon Garage, Tony Breidinger. Tony Breidinger has struggled to start off 2025. She got caught up in multiple incidents and crashes throughout the event at Daytona, and she was way far off the pace before she had a tire issue a couple weeks ago at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And she hasn't been too great at the mile and a half in the past in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. She is looking to have a solid performance this weekend, though, but I'm not expecting much. I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for Tony Breidinger this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And now we're going to go ahead and jump on the underdog picks for the Ecosave 200. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at Las Vegas is a driver of the 18 truck for McAnally Hilgeman Racing, Tyler Ankrum. Tyler Ankrum has been often up and down start in 2025, though he did get a top 10, I believe, at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And we're going to a track where Tyler Ankrum was pretty fast last time here as he finished runner-up to Raj Kurv last season. He's looking for a good run this weekend, looking for his first truck win in nearly 6 years at this point, going all back to Kentucky in 2019. He's looking for a good run. I think that Tyler Ankrum could have a pretty solid, and I think he could definitely have a pretty strong performance for sure this weekend with McAnally Hilgeman. My second underdog pick for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway is a driver 66 truck for ThorSport Racing, Luke Fenhaus. Luke Fenhaus is making his second truck start of 2025, and I think he will be a factor for a potential chance at winning. He's much better than the driver who drove this car last year, that being Connor Jones, and he did get a couple top 10s last year with this team. I think it's going to be a pretty strong run. I do think that Luke Fenhaus will be a solid factor, potentially pick up a top 5 or top 10. I think he'll be up front contending potentially for a really good run this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with ThorSport Racing. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the 2025 Ecosave 200. Who am I picking to win? Last year, Raj Kurv was able to pick up his first career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win. And I think that's going to happen once again in 2025. I think Roger Kurv is going to get a second career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win and pick up his first win of 2025. Raja has been really not that great to start 2025. He's had a couple races that did not go so well for him, but I think the momentum is going to change and he's going to get it done. I think the number 71 team has a lot of speed. Kevin Boney Manning's put a lot of really good trucks out there in the past at this track. I think it'll be really strong this weekend for sure, and I think Raja finally picks up that first win, turns around the bad start to the year. I think Raj Groove is able to pick up his first Truck Series win of 2025 this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And now we're going to head jump onto the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at Las Vegas. Who should you have your eyes out on? The first driver to watch out for this weekend at Las Vegas is a driver of the 11 truck for Tricon Garage, Corey Heim. Corey Heim is the mile-and-a-half king. He's been dominant mile-and-a-halfs in the past in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. He's won at Kansas multiple times, has come close to winning at Charlotte in the past, and he's already got a win this year, going back to Daytona to start the year, even though people would argue Parker Clearman was the winner. I think he's going to have the best chance to beat Raja. He's going to have a really good truck. I think he definitely will have a really great chance and strong opportunity to get win number 2 of 2025 this weekend. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at Las Vegas is a driver of the 38 truck for Farmer Motorsports, Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith is going to a track where he's shown decent speed in the NASCAR Xfinity Series at College Racing and Joe Gibbs Racing, and I think he will have a chance to win. Farmer has been really good at this track in the past, and I think that Chandler Smith will have a good chance and opportunity to get that first truck win in a couple years going back to 2022. He looks to lock his way into playoffs with a really strong run this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The third driver to watch out for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway is a driver of the 98 truck for Thorsport Racing, Ty Majeski. Ty Majeski's been off to an up-and-down start in 2025, even though I think he's had really good pace and speed the whole entire season. And I think with how fast he has been at tracks like Las Vegas in the past, where he's shown really good speed at this track like he did last year, I think he will have a great chance and opportunity to contend for the win. He's been the fastest Thorsport driver over the course of the last couple of years, of course, defending champion. He looks for a really strong and a really great run this weekend at Las Vegas. And the fourth final driver that I think you should watch out for this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway is a driver of the 07 truck for Spire Motorsports, Justin Haley. Justin Haley being picked as one to watch is probably some driver you would not expect, but I think Haley's going to be a factor. Spire Motorsports has been pretty good at this track in the past, not just with Rev Racing, but Spire Motorsports as a whole. And I think the 07 truck will show some really strong pace this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Haley, while I don't expect much from him in the Cup race, I think he will have a chance and opportunity for sure. I think he's going to have a really fast truck, and I think he will have a really good shot and opportunity to maybe get his first truck win in nearly 7 years at this point. He looks to be a factor for sure this weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So, those are my race picks for the 2025 Ecosave 200 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Corey Day, Tony Breidinger. My underdog picks are Tyler Ankrum, Luke Fenhouse. My winner's pick is Raja Karuf. And the ones to watch out for are Corey Heim, Chandler Smith, Ty Majeski, and Justin Haley. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the Race 6 video for the 2025 Ecosave 200 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below and your picks below for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at Vegas. Let me know your suck picks, let me know your underdog picks, let me know your winner's pick, and let me know your drivers you're watching out for this weekend at Las Vegas. Let me know your picks in the comments below. There won't be more content dropping today unless some major news breaks later this afternoon. We're going to have a news video dropping tomorrow. We're going to have the Xfinity Series race picks dropping as well. Then, of course, on Thursday, we're going to have the NASCAR Cup Series race picks for Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Pennzoil 400. And we also have the paint scheme video as well. We'll be taking a look at that Red Bull scheme that Shane Van Gisbergen has. Friday, we're going to have a NASCAR news video. And, of course, we're going to have the reactions to the Truck Series race. Then on Saturday, we'll have a reactions to the Xfinity Series race. And then, of course, on Sunday, we'll have reactions to Cup race and probably a Shane Van Gisbergen video. We got content coming out of people like Haley Deegan, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, who will be, of course, on the Dale Jr. Download, Dodge, Honda, all the good stuff, Cleesa Farland, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, a loss between 2011 front row. We'll be talking about all the good stuff in the coming days and weeks on this channel. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.